Hello, friends, and welcome in. Today, we're actually going to be trying two new games. The first that we're going to try is this one. It's called Let Them Trade. So this is a relaxing city builder resource management type game. And I have not played it. I did bring it up earlier to verify that it was working with OBS a little bit. I went into the map editor. I will say that I did just have the game crash while I was in the pre-stream section, so hopefully it will stay stable for us, and we can play it for a couple hours. And if not, we do have this second game that was already scheduled that we can switch to if this is not proving to be stable. But let's keep fingers crossed, because this looks really cute and I would love to check it out. All right, so campaign? I'm not sure. Play versus campaign. Oh, okay. We've got a tutorial here, so we'll do that. We like to do tutorials. We like a good tutorial here. I am going to actually go back. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit for myself. I think it's probably is okay on stream, but it is a little loud in my ears. So I have started a new game, need to be able to think, so we're going to turn that down a little bit. All right, I'm going to apply that back. All right, so I said campaign. Here we go. Tutorial part 1, the basics. Learn the very basics of Let Them Trade. All right. I don't know why, but I really like hex-based map games. So that also drew me to this one. Greetings. Welcome to Let Them Trade. I am the king, your monarch and sovereign. This clever little fellow on my shoulder is my most trusted advisor, Mr. Nuts. It appears that Mr. Nuts is a squirrel. My option is okay. Mr. Nuts says, squeak, squeak, squeak. Again, we'll say okay. Well said, Mr. Nuts. Yes, I have big plans to grow the economy in my domain. There's a little symbol there, so presumably it kind of looks like two silver coins with a upward arrow. It's just really hard to see in this small scale. But yeah, we'll see. I have big plans to grow the economy in my domain, but can I click on it? No. Can't oversee everything personally. Feasts and balls are just so time intensive that I hardly find the time to do much else. That's why I'm looking for someone who is as hardworking as I am, and you look like just the right person. Let's learn how to play. Okay. It's a little odd that there's... It's not like a consistent UI for the moving to the next thing, although I guess the okay was like the end of a paragraph or something, who knows, but or a set of instructions. And up in the top right of the screen, you will see current main quests, side quests, and milestones. You will be rewarded handsomely for completing these tasks I set you. Side quests and milestones are optional, but main quests must be completed to finish the scenario, so do pay attention. Alright. Firstly, let's learn how to move the camera. For extra information, click the arrow button to view the quest description. Arrow button. I mean, it's telling me move forward, backwards, left, and right, which seems to be WASD. WASD. All right. Move the camera with the mouse. This is pan with right mouse button. Okay. Learn to rotate the camera. Middle mouse button. Looks like that does perspective as well as rotate, and Q and E is just rotate. Learn to zoom the camera. Mouse wheel axis. Zoo, zoo. Okay. It does have positional, it looks like. Unless I'm imagining things. Maybe. No, it does a little bit of positional. Not a severe one. It doesn't like fully center, but it seems to zoom a little bit to position based on where your mouse is. Press R to reset rotation. Press P to reset rotation. Okay. A reset position was up though. Did I misread a word? I don't know. Probably R for rotation, P for position, and I just misread that. Apologies. It is time to build your first city. Cities are founded by first placing a city center. Select the city center in the Basics tab of the Build menu and place it on the highlighted tile. Okay, we've got two tabs right now, Basics and Castle, so we're going into Basics. City center. This looks like a great location. I don't know why, it's just what it highlighted for me, but it's sort of near the castle keep. But not right on top of it, so presumably we have space to build around it. Build a new city for potatoes, 2 out of 3. Wait for construction to finish. Who's potatoes? Or is that for growing potatoes? I feel like potatoes could be a person. I have no idea. Now that you have founded a new city, you can place production and residential buildings on neighboring tiles. I figured there's a reason we are surrounding it with empty tiles. Start by placing 2 potato farms, plant potatoes, on green fertile soil tiles and 2 peasant homes. You may hold down left shift to place multiple buildings. Okay. Okay. Peasants. We've got peasants and potatoes. Okay. Potato farm. Are any of these tiles more or less fertile than another? I don't know. Doesn't seem so. Alright, there's our 2 potatoes. Now let's do our peasants. I don't know if that was a good idea to split them like that. I think I did it differently than it showed me in the tutorial image, but we'll see. I kind of thought, you know, this way the people that live here could work here and it would be closer than having people have to walk a big long way. So I guess they could cut through the city center. Still, less time walking is more time planting potatoes. I do like that that sound has a variety of pitches. Nice. Did you see the little guys with carts transporting resources to the building sites just then? Those are the city transporters. All resources must be transported from where they're produced to where they're consumed, and the transporters are responsible for doing so inside the city. Very cute. When you are about to place a building, you will see arrows which indicate the distance which will need to be traveled by the transporters. A city only has a limited amount of transporters, which means the bigger the city gets, the farther the transporters will need to travel, and the more difficult it will be for them to keep up. Okay. So is there something I can do about that? Or is that just something to keep in mind? You may have noticed there are some gray, unexplored tiles to the northeast of the castle. In the top left, you can see the UI where your knights are listed. Click on the scout icon to go to the scouting flag, then click on a tile next to the unexplored tiles to have him automatically reveal them. Okay. Sir Wymond. Okay. No. Out for forest house. What am I just target? Do I need to select him or is he selected? I don't know. Basics? Is there a road? It said something about a flag, but no. Can I see that? Oh, I clicked on him. Okay. Set the night to scout mode. There we go. Okay, found it. My bad. Sorry. Alright, great. You found a forest tile. Let's found a new city next to this forest tile. On the edge like that? Doesn't leave a lot of room for people to live, but okay. Sure. How do I get out of... Oh, he's just on walkabout now. That's fine. No, not castle. Basics? City center. I can't remember where they had it. Here, maybe. Yeah. Most resource buildings need to be placed on a specific type of tile to work. The lumberjack must be placed on a forest tile and will then produce wood. Like all production buildings, the lumberjack requires inhabitants to work there. In this case, peasants. So don't forget to build a peasant home in your new city as well. Okay. Peasants. Oh, now we have lumberjack. Okay, sir. Alright. One lumberjack, one peasant home. Okay, that's all we've been instructed for on this end. Thistle Hollow. What a cute name. The little carts of provisions are still going out to the build sites. It hasn't caught me speeding up yet, but I'm gonna see. Yeah, okay. F1. Okay. Inhabitants have needs and wants, and this is reflected in the resources they consume. If the inhabitants' needs are met, they will remain in the city, but if not, they will become unhappy and move out. It may take a while for a new inhabitant to move in again, meaning the city will have a smaller workforce available in the meantime. Well, you gotta keep the workers happy. The resources are broken up in two groups, basic and luxury. Basic resources are the more important, and if these are missing, then inhabitants will be very unhappy. If both basic resources are provided, then inhabitants will no longer move out, and will fill all slots at the residential buildings, meaning the city has a full workforce available. Luxury resources, however, provide extra happiness, but are not enough if the basics are missing. Besides making sure the inhabitants don't move out, their happiness is also important because inhabitants provide money to the city depending on their happiness. The happier the population, the more money a city will have to trade and purchase goods. Okay. Okay, now that we have two cities, they will begin to trade with one another. However, traders will not move very quickly over normal tiles. You can speed them up and make the economy more efficient by connecting the castle and all cities with roads. Alright. Oh, I need to connect the two cities. Silly me. There we go. And they're definitely moving faster now. Okay. It has not given me credit for connecting them, so let me there we go. Do I need to have it go into the castle? Do we think? Let's see. I do have to keep clicking on it. Maybe I don't. Maybe I can hit 2 and then do it. Nope, just had to connect the cities. Each city has its own budget, which it will spend on buying resources from other cities. It will also sell resources, which it overproduces. Therefore, the prices of resources in the economy are determined by supply and demand. Managing the production and flow of resources in the economy, and therefore indirectly managing the prices, is vital for success. Of course it is. This is because on every trade you levy a trade tax of 25% on both cities? I'm not very nice. This is your primary source of income. Try to build an economy where cities are specialized and must import many resources from one another, but beware of monopolies as they may drive up prices and make the economy inefficient. Oh, wait, well, who's deciding? Are the cities deciding prices and I'm just deciding what gets built where? Interesting. You can see the market price of a resource in the Global Resource Overview in the top left of the screen. If you click on a resource in the Global Resource Overview, then you will switch to the Focus mode. Here, lots of additional information will be available, including global production and consumption for that resource, as well as displaying which cities are trading and with whom. Okay. Sounds like we have a lot to keep track of. So we shall see. Alright, in our little economy here, the first city will produce potatoes and buy wood, and the second city will produce wood and buy potatoes. Let's watch it in action. There they go. Maybe. They're still taking stuff to their main city center right now. I see. I mean, they've already been trading for a little bit, so maybe we're not going to see some back and forths happening. Who knows? Oh, here we go. We finally have some action here. Okay. 8 potatoes traded. Okay, so hello. I can see that they are going... You can manipulate the market. A small tip, just make sure each town have 1 production so they are forced to trade. Thank you, the Jack86. I appreciate that. Yeah. I kind of figured that I'm normally a person, like, my behavior is to make sure, like, everybody has everything close by. And so my instinct would be to, like, try to give them all of their needs locally. But having read the little instruction of they need to trade, and then I'm like, okay, well, I can't do my normal, so I will have to make them little silos of production. All right, we're close to finishing that trade quest, and then we'll see what comes next. Oh, I see. This is Brimford. Brimford is 70% happy, 58% budget of all cities, and 116% relative wealth. Usually the potato farmers are not the ones that are better off. Thistle Hollow, 70% happy. Okay. As I mentioned before, transporters move resources inside a city, whilst traders move resources between cities. A city only has a limited amount of either of these, meaning they can get overloaded if a lot must be moved at once. Cities can be upgraded, increasing the number of traders and transporters they have at their disposal. I was hoping that was the case. City upgrades can be applied at any time, provided you have the required coins and resources. Let's try this out now. Select one of the cities, and then in the main tab, click on the up icon in the top left. Select one of the cities. Well, Brimford is the wealthier town, so let's Oh, I see it. Upgrade to village. Construction resources. We're gonna need wood and planks. Huh. Planks. Oh, well, we just saw the budget take a hit there. It definitely affected the monies. Let's see. Very good work. You have finished the first part of the tutorial. Oh, that was step 1 in the bottom left. Okay. Good. The tutorial will teach us some things, I guess. In part 2, you will learn about researching more advanced buildings as well as upgrades and modifications. I'll see you then. Alright. Does the scroll want to tell me anything? Mr. Nuts? Next map. Oh. Onwards and upwards then. Here we go. Greetings, my dear subject. After such a good showing last time, I have decided that you have promise and to teach you another thing or two. Today we will be learning about research, upgrades, and modifications. Before we start, however, we need to solve a little problem. I have been siphoning off a few coins from the infrastructure budget here and there to pay for my birthday party preparations. Excuse you, sir. In times of austerity, a strong leader must make tough decisions and set priorities, you understand. Uh-huh. Sadly, this has led to some minor unintended consequences, such as the complete and utter dilapidation of the kingdom's bridges. Oh, yes. Some minor unintended consequences. Thank you. What have we got? Do you see those roads over there leading to the shore? The bridge connecting them collapsed, and now the two towns here can't trade. Let's connect them again before we get started. Select the bridge in the Basics tab of the Build menu, and select the 2 tiles you want to connect to place the bridge. Basics, bridge, here to here, because that's where the roads currently exist. Very good. Now the cities will trade again. Whilst wood and potatoes are nice, we also want to produce other resources. For example, planks are a resource made from wood at the sawmill and are required to build most buildings. However, before you can build a sawmill, you must first research it in the research tree. Oh goody. Here we go. Research is done in your castle. Normally you must build the research center yourself, but I will construct it for you today to help speed up the process. Okay, good to know that we will have to build research. Got it. Open the research tree in the top left corner of the screen. Little book, okay. And click on the sawmill to begin researching. Your castle will send traders to purchase the required resources and transport them back, where they will be converted into research points. Don't forget, you also pay market prices. If a resource is expensive, it will cost you. Alright. I mean, it's only fair. Oh, okay, we're just doing full-on sawmill. Got it. That's interesting. We've got lots of upgrades. Let's see. So for lumberjack, we have upgraded output. 20% per level, it looks like. So we get up to 180%. I'm going to speed that up again. Sawmill unlocked. Great, now the sawmill has appeared in the build menu. Place it down in one of your cities. Okay. Let me slow that back down. Oh, he's telling me where to put it. That's cool. The one with all the lumber. Makes sense. That's what I would have done as well. So, yeah. I'm good with that. That's where I would have put it. The one blank spot in the lumber city. You know. Fast forward. Then we be kind, rewind. Besides researching new buildings, it is also possible to research new upgrades. Once unlocked, these will allow you to select a production or residential building and upgrade it to a new level, improving its functionality and providing other benefits depending on the building and level. Words are hard today. Let's try it out on one of the lumberjacks. In the research tree, select the level 2 icon above the lumberjack. Begin the research. Okay. Research tree. Lumberjack level 2. Oh, we're still on fast because it didn't let me slow it down. I'm just wanting to watch some things real quick. I'm kind of confused. It had me build a sawmill there, but do we have this a lumber neighborhood too? What are they building here? Can I see? Oh, potato farm. Okay. Just looked like they were taking planks to Foxton rather than receiving them, but what do I know? Research lumberjack, or where are we at? We're about halfway done with that. Okay. I will speed us up. Doop, 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 doop. Lumberjack level 2. Upgrade is now complete. Upgrade effects plus 20% output. Unlocked modification Forester for Lumberjack. Well, let's okay, here we go. Upgrading a lumberjack to level 2 will increase its output by a good amount. To apply the upgrade, select the lumberjack and click on the upgrade icon in the top left building of the UI. Okay, so researching it only opens it up. It doesn't actually apply it. So then we have to invest in actually applying it. Oh wait, no, lumberjack, where are you? That's a peasant home. There's a lumberjack. Okay. Alright. Upgrading. I guess that's what that construction thing was right there. In addition to allowing you to level up your buildings, researching upgrades will also unlock modifications. Modifications are different to upgrades in that they can be turned on and off at any time at no additional cost. Okay. Tell me more. Modifications are unique to every building and come in different types. Some provide bonuses depending on neighboring tiles, some change the building's inputs and outputs, and others can change how many and what type of inhabitants may work or live there. Okay. Both production and residential buildings have modifications, but for now let's test out the Forester modification for the Lumberjack, which was unlocked when you researched Lumberjack level 2. Select a Lumberjack and click on the Forest. Oh. This is what happened to me earlier. Alright. I am going to, let me restart the game and we'll see. We will see where we left off. Oh. We may have lost a good chunk there. Like potentially almost 15 minutes. Yeah, this is like the last tutorial. I'm thinking. Gosh, it happens. Does that happen a lot, Zach? I don't know. Like it crashed when I was just setting it up for OBS, and then it crashed before stream officially started. So I'm wondering if I need to save more often. Probably. All right. Two cities that are going to trade. Where did this leave off? Connect all your cities with roads. Okay, roads. Well, at least I know to do it better this time. Let's see, basic roads. Oh, you're gonna... Okay. Okay. Cities have their own budget. Yes, yes. I can see the market price. Yes, yes. Alright, now we are trading potatoes and wood, so we are going to speed up the game. Okay. Transporters, yes, cities can be upgraded. We're gonna select a city. I think I did Brimford. I upgraded the city. Leaving us in fast mode for the moment. Until I get lost, and then I'll slow us down. Oh. Very good work. You've finished the first part of the tutorial. In part 2, you'll learn about researching... Okay, so we're headed into upgrades and modifications. Is there... Let me save. Or whatever. Resume. I'll try to remember to save more often so that we don't get too pulled back if we have another crash. Greetings, my dear subject. Blah, blah, blah. Research, upgrade, and yes. We have to fix your bridge problem that you created. Got it. Yep. Bridge. Here to here. I tried to. Did it? There we go. That time it took. Okay, so I need to research Sawmill now that he built that for me. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah. Hang tight with me, friends. I got to... Third time's a charm, right? We'll go... I would love to at least make it to the first commercial break. I would have loved to make it to the second one. We'll see how we do here. Okay. All right. Okay, we've got a research facility. And we were researching Sawmill first, right? I want this game to work though because I'm really liking it so far. The only thing I'm not liking is the crashing. So it's really cute. I like the graphics. I love the hex-based city builder kind of games and research management games. City builders and economy games. I love them. Sawmill built. We're doing that right there. Sawmill. We're still in fast mode. Okay, before we upgrade lumberjacks, I am doing that again. Okay, We're researching. We're researching. I will share out the game info. I realized I have not done that yet. So as I mentioned at the top of stream, this game just released and it is available on Steam. It just released yesterday, so I kind of anticipate things like these crashes and stuff will probably get some attention if they're happening to a lot of players right now. I shouldn't have said anything about them. All right, I am gonna try one more time, but then I will probably work on switching over to the other option because I really want this game to be a good experience for me and for you guys, and so if it gets where I'm feeling frustrated, I know that will come through, and I don't want to get to that point. So I'm still running on my hope fumes right now, because I really want this game to be a fun experience this evening. Let's see. I have to figure out where we were at. Researching Lumberjack level 2. Is it started? Oops. Let me click on this. No. Okay. Is this where it crashed the first time? Like at the very first? I'm just kind of wondering if this is a point in the game that's difficult for it. I'm currently on 1x speed. It's got a ways to go for that research, so I think I'm gonna put it in 3x. How was that not? I was setting F3, but I wasn't speeding up. I want to look at the little tiles here. Lumberjack level 2. Unlock modification for Forester. Show me. That's nice. Okay. I don't think we're doing the next thing though. We're gonna upgrade a lumberjack. These were the potato farmers. So we're going over here. We're going to this lumberjack. We're gonna upgrade it. I feel like I did this part before at least. Okay, lumberjack's upgraded. Activate Forester in the lumberjack. Okay. So this is talking about modifications again. We learned about that before. These are ones we can turn on and off at no cost, rather than the upgrades that are they cost something to apply an upgrade to a station or to a tile, however you want to put it. So both production and residential buildings have modifications. We're going to test out the Forester modification for the lumberjack. Okay. We have that here. Forester. So this will be +1 peasant slots, plus 50% output. And it says hold left shift to also toggle similar buildings. That's interesting. I do think that's the only one that I've got that's upgraded to level 2, so very good. Last but not least for today, let's look at buying resources at your castle. As you may have noticed, if it's set to auto buy, your castle will send out traders to automatically purchase resources for the resource center or the research center and other castle buildings. Okay. In the Resources tab of the Castle UI, you can set the target storage amount for each of the resources currently in the economy. When you toggle on auto buy, and depending on the amount you set, the castle will automatically buy or sell the selected resource. This may take a little while, as the castle will negotiate a fair price with the cities, which takes time. If you want to speed this process up, you can use the direct buy functionality. Okay. You can access direct buy in the resource tab. I figured that might be what that little button is off to the side. Let's see. When selected, a list of cities and their offers will be displayed for a particular resource, allowing you to instantly purchase or sell at the listed price from that city. Whilst this method is fast and convenient, the price will not be as good as when allowing the castle to haggle a price for you. That is kind of cool that the castle will negotiate. You just have to think ahead for what you need to set for storage or to gather into your storage. Now try using direct buy to purchase wood for your castle storage. I would, but first I'm going to save. Again, why? Because I want to. Now try using direct buy to purchase wood for your castle storage. Okay. Castle. Wood? Well, my thing isn't set to a nice level, but... Wait, what? Hold on. Production, resources, okay. So this is the... I think this is the direct buy thing. I'm just... Oh, that's from a city center to the castle. The direction of the arrow, I think, was throwing me. Okay, plus 10, I guess. It seems like I should just adjust this thing to how much I want so that the castle can get it from me. Not want to stop on 60, which is what my goal is. Okay, fine, 61. Like, if it won't stop on 60, we have to go higher. I wonder if I can type into that. Is that in here? Yeah. Oh, yes, I can. Perfect. And they've got to... Well, we're on fast speed, so I can't make it go any faster while we wait for them to get a good deal. Unless it really wants me to buy the rest directly and not wait for good deals. It probably does. That is the last thing they told me about. But I want to do it the smart way. Oh, I see. I had to turn it off because I clicked on that. I hadn't clicked on that yet. I thought they were already doing that. I wonder if it turns off when I click with the direct trade. I don't want to interrupt it though if they're currently like haggling a deal. The little price there has been changing. Going a little bit up, a little bit down. Alright. There, we bought some. And then the price went up. Look at them working hard. That's cute. Oh my gosh. These guys are so cute over here. They're just sitting at the campfire and kicking their legs. Probably sharing stories. of whatever funny thing happened at work that day. That's awesome. I feel like I'm hearing a cat meow. Heyo? Is someone saying heyo? I don't have my hearing aid in, so I'm only listening with one ear. I swear I'm hearing a heyo from somewhere, but I don't see anything on my screen that's telling me to pay attention to something. We're almost to... almost to the 60. I think it's been buying it in like stacks of 10 for the most part. So in theory, that's just one more delivery of negotiated wood sales. The art in this game is pretty darn cute. I like being able to zoom in and see all the cute little workers doing things. I feel very confident now that that's a heyo and not a meowing cat. Heyo! Just not what I heard at first. I was like, meow! Why is there a cat? There we go. The last wood. Congratulations, you have finished the second part of the tutorial. I think I have a perfect little task for you. Something small to get you started. Meet me on the next map when you're ready to get started on your first proper job. I am so ready. I'm just really nervous. Okay. Hold on. Before we talk about that, sir, let me say... Alright. My dear and loyal subject, welcome to the Crooks Quay on the Key? Those are pronounced key, right? Crooks Quay on the outskirts of our kingdom. I know this may come as a surprise, but despite my impeccably wise and selfless leadership, this kingdom does have an occasional problem with bandits. No! Game. Hang in there for us. Oi. Let's see, I'm trying to see. I am 10 minutes away from the next break. I would normally... Well, yes, that is the next break I take. And I do have to... In addition to if I'm doing a game switch, I also have to tend to my kids briefly during this one because I need to get them through part of their nighttime routine. So that's partly why I was hoping this game will hang in there for us for 2 hours. We'll see if we can keep it bumping along. Okay, so occasional problem with bandits, right? Whilst Crooks Quay may look like a lovely and serene island, it's been preyed upon by the bandit Big Bad Bob for years. I can accept a bit of stolen food here and there, but Bob recently did the unacceptable and started robbing my sweet trade. Okay. Today we're going to learn how to train retinue, equip the knight, and finally kick Big Bad Bob's butt. I will not attempt to say that 5 times fast. Thank you. First, let's research the light barracks building in the research tree. When it's completed, you'll find it in the castle tab of the build menu. Place it down next to the castle. Alright, so research. The light barracks. Sure. Alright, we are going to pop into speedy mode for that. Light barracks unlocked. Show me. Okay. Cool. Light barracks built. So castle's over here. Light barracks. That over there to the side. Now that you have a barracks, you can train some retinue. Retinue are produced in the castle and can be equipped to the knight when he is back home. The retinue will help him out in battle, increasing his combat strength and helping him defeat bigger and badder bandits. Whoever wrote these instructions definitely enjoys alliteration. At the light barracks, you can train the light retinue. They're newbies and may not be the strongest, but they'll still pad out the numbers. If you ever want more detailed information about any of the systems in Let Them Trade, you can open Mr. Nuts Wiki by clicking on the question mark icon in the top right corner of the screen. Okay, right there, got it. Okay. Okay, it's already making the retinue. Great, looks like the light retinue are trained. Now you can equip them to a knight by selecting him and adding the light retinue to the knight UI at the bottom of the screen. What? Retinue. Yes, phone, I hear you. We all hear you. Where? Knight. Right, I have to open the thing at the bottom of the screen from the top of the screen. Must remember. Add retinue to the knight from within the castle UI. What? No? Light retinue. That's what we're making, right? Okay. Figured it out. There we go. Alright, oh look, it's Big Bad Bob and he's making for the trade route. Select guard mode on the knight UI and set the flag nearby to send him to go teach Bob a lesson. Quickly now before he makes off with my money. Okay, oh my gosh. I need to slow the game down. This Big Bad Bob is fast. Where was... Hold on. Where am I clicking on the knight? Oh, on the helmet. Send the knight to there. Are they going there? Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay. Now what? I'm not sure. Did we send Big Bad Bob a running? Oh, he is quite tall compared to the others. Look at that. Okay, now what? Bandit camps destroyed. Oh. Okay, Sir Fenric, sir. Sir, I'm gonna need you to... what am I doing? I need to click on Sir Fenric again. Oh, that's guard mode. I don't want him on guard mode. I want him... not scout mode. What? I guess I'll put him on guard mode over there. Go guard the kingdom. the bad guy's hideout? I don't know. Not sure I followed that logic very well, but we'll make it work. We will make it work. I didn't go fight there, so I'm missing something. Optional quest. Oh, it's clicking on... No, it's clicking on that. Then the night to guard mode. That was for the first part. It's not showing me the second part. Defeat the bandit and destroy his camp. I feel like I've defeated him a couple of times. Cedric, come over here. Maybe the problem was last time that guy kind of met me halfway. Let's see if... I don't know. In case, though, I do want to save right now. Oh, here we go. In part because I've got a break coming in about half a minute. So just in case this combat doesn't sort itself out. There we go. That's what you get for disturbing my lovely trade. Very good work, we sure showed him. Yep, it seems like you are ready to are handy to have around. I guess I'll have to find a job for you. Report back when you're ready and I'll see you on the next map. Toodaloo. Okay, so what we are going to do... Keep playing finish? I don't know. Finish. Okay, yes. We're doing the next step of the tutorial. When we return from a little self-care break, please take a few minutes, take care of yourself. I'm gonna go take care of my kids. I will be back in 3 minutes, friends. I will see you then.
And now for a word from our sponsors.
friends. Sorry about the extended break there. I had to take care of my kids and get them ready for bed, so that part is done. Now we are going to go to the next step of the tutorial called branching out. I don't think I'm going to be a tree. It is about trees though. Kingdom is lacking wood production, and while the forests are a rich source of lumber, they're also sparsely populated. Build up the population and expand wood production. Alright. Here we go. Greetings, loyal subject. Mr. Nuts and I have decided that we need to spruce up the kingdom's wood production. Okay. It's alright. Okay. We are gonna try, gonna try to make this happen. I really wanted to get into, like, finish the tutorial and play a little bit of our own, oh, okay. I guess the last time that I saved was back here? Or maybe that was the last autosave. And I should have selected a save, I don't know. I don't know. We're close to it though. Okay. Okay, so we were sprucing up the kingdom's wood production. This forest seems like a fine area for lumber. We will firstly need to establish an economy before we can build up a population of workers. Then we can expand and optimize wood production. Sadly, I will not be able to oversee this personally, as the outdoors wreak absolute havoc on my complexion. That's when I thought of you. You don't care about complexions, do you? I didn't think so. Now let's get to work. Toodaloo. Thanks. Okay. First thing we need to do is establish a basic economy. Build 2 cities, one to produce wood and another to produce potatoes. Okay, well, we're gonna do potatoes where there are fertile tiles all around. And we will do wood. Can't build a city center here. Interesting. Why? I'm intrigued. I wonder why I can't... That's blocked off. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess that'll be good enough. Okay, so... Here... Hi Foxden, we're gonna get you squared away. Peasants. We're gonna do some potato farms. Oh, I forgot to hold like shift left click or something. There we go. Foxden is on its way. Okay. Okay. 4 peasant home built, 2 lumberjack. Okay, so I need a second lumberjack situation. I'm gonna have them working farther away from each other just in case I need. Things are happening. It looks like we start with some planks on hand for construction because this says we have 30 planks available in the market from whencever they came. Okay, pretty soon we should have the last 2 buildings complete. Think. I need roads. Okay. I see that now. Whoa. Fine work. Look at those little settlements. How quaint. But fine words doth butter no parsnips, nor chop any wood for that matter. I've allotted you more land to develop, and now it's time to really get serious. Well, I was serious before, sir. Thank you. Okay, population boom. We need 6. We are going to need many more inhabitants to work as lumberjacks. Wood doesn't grow on trees, you know. What? Wood doesn't grow on trees, you know. Grow the population so that we have enough workers to meet production requirements. I will do that as soon as I save, sir. Alright. Resume. And I also would like roads to help my people. Must help my people. Perfect. I went through the castle this time. Hopefully that's okay. It's a shorter route though. And I need 2 more cities as optional. Make that work. Over here, is that far enough away? Looks like it. Oh. Oh my goodness. All right, friends, here's the thing. I will admit that the crashes are starting to get me a little bit discouraged. And like I said, I don't want to be having a negative experience for me come through on the stream. I am really liking this game when it is functioning. So I do want to say that. I want to share the game info out again. This is Let Them Trade. It just came out yesterday. I definitely will be revisiting this, especially I'm going to be following to see if they post updates to say that they've shared any bug fixes or anything to try to address these crashes. And maybe we can come back to it another time here on stream. Or what I will also work to do is put together some content on my YouTube channel for this game. But for now, I feel like I need to pivot and switch to the other game. So what is going to happen? I am going to have to stop the YouTube stream so that I can change the stream information to match the correct game. So if you are watching on YouTube, there will be a brief interruption between the 2 games. I will be coming back live in just a few minutes, so I do want you to know that I will be back. And we are going to be playing Prospector, and we're going to mine some stuff in space. That is the goal, and that is what we're working towards. So I'm going to wrap up Let Them Trade over on the YouTube side. I will be back with you guys live in just a couple minutes. Friends over on Twitch, you're going to stay with me throughout this process. All right. See you in a few minutes, YouTube.